Hey everyone, it's Jet, back with another achievement video here. This one is called Honor Our Ancestors. Now this takes place in the Ohn'ahran Plains, and before you go out to do this achievement, which awards a toy here, a toy reward, which is a Hearthstone. It's an Ohn'ir Windsage Hearthstone. You want to pick up 8 items, or 10 items. And those items are the thrice spiced mammoth kebab that is used, you could cook that. The enchant boots, Plainsrunner's breeze, that is, you need an enchanter for that. The horn of mead, which is sold by a vendor in Nokhudon Hold. Exceptional pelt, you need 3 of these. Or 1 of these actually. 1 feral high drums, an awakened air, 2 braised buffaloon briskets, an elemental moat, a fire blessed greatsword. This actually got changed to a fire blessed greatsword, which is really good. The requirements before were so outrageous. Yet it was actually a belt that you had to use a spark for. A spark of ingenuity, and they finally changed it because it seemed a little excessive. And this is very important. You need Rithenbark. You need 5 of these, but they need to be tier 1. It won't work on anything else. So, and that's used, you get those with a herbalist. But all these can be, most of these you probably have just by doing random farming, especially if you save things. But like the boots and the Rithenbark are the fire blessed greatsword. All these can be purchased on the auction house. I purchased the feral high drums. I'm just gonna be honest, I got lazy and I didn't want to cook this stuff up like this kebab, and I did cook up the braised buffaloon brisket though. And so most of this I purchased on the auction house, and the most expensive was the high drums. And yeah, that was basically it. Oh, and the Rithenbark. So that cost me basically 1,000 gold. So that's what I recommend, is just to go purchase all these on the auction house. Or, you know, if you want to take the time and just personally go do all these, you can. But to even go to the object of this achievement is you got to go to all these ancestors right here, and you got to give them an offering. And each one of these gifts, right, all 10 of these ancestors is going to want one of these gifts. Now, the only time you can see these ancestors is if you have an essence of awakening. Now, this right here, you got one of these if you did the quest line pretty early on when you came to this zone. But if not, you could buy it from Quartermaster Hussein, who sells it for 1 occasional sand and 50 Dragon Isle supplies. And he is located in the main building here in the village. So we're going to go do, I'll show you the location of all these ancestors and where to find them. And if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. And so let's go knock this achievement out. All right. The first location you want to go to is, I started up here, and the route that I'm taking is what I found is the quickest. So I'll put all the waypoints in the description below, and all the details you need for this achievement. So when you get to this first location here, which is around 85192415, we will use our Essence of Awakening. And now this has a 1-hour time limit. So that's just a heads up so you guys know. So when you use your Essence of Awakening, you'll see an ancestor right here. They're glowing and they're sort of like in a celestial. They look celestial. So what you do, you'll see them walking, and then it's like she'll have a bunch of stuff you can read if you want. And then she's like, oh, perhaps I could enchant my boots with Plainsrunner's breeze. So you give her the enchant boots.
I shall join you next time, pal.
And that knocks off one of the parts of the achievement that you need. So we'll go do the other 9 and we'll be right back. Alright, the next ancestor is located right just south of where we were in the Horn of Drusal. He or she is sitting right here on this cliff overlooking this area right here. So you just click them. They want the Horn of Mead. So give them the Horn of Mead and we'll be on our way to the next one. Alright, this ancestor, she's walking up this path here in Shikar Highlands. Right along this path. Right now there's a world quest in here. It's called the Hope for the Highlands. So it's right around this area here. So we'll talk to her and she wants the Pharaoh High Drums. So we'll give that to her. Alright, the next ancestor is in this village right here. Togusuk village. And they're just walking around. There is a lot of mobs in most of these villages. So what we do is we'll talk to her. She wants the pelt.
See you soon.
So we'll give her the pelt.
Stay
And we'll go visit our next ancestor. Also, I'm not sure if I showed the location of her. But she is right here in this area. So, be right back. Alright, this next ancestor is located in the Carving Winds. Right around this area right here. She walks the path. They walk the path here. So Himia, we'll talk to them. They want an awakened heir. So if you're noticing a trend here, most of the stuff that they want and they're offering is where a lot of like world quests are. Like this is where the world quest for the heir is, when you have to defeat those elementals. So we'll go see the next ancestor. Alright, this ancestor is located in the Sliven Glades, right around this, just south of Cloverwood Hollow, and they're under a gazebo, and it's tails, and they want 2 Bruffaloon briskets. This ancestor is located in Neary Springs. There is actually a flight path here, so she's just a little southwest of this flight path. And she patrols right here in this village, and she wants an elemental moat.
May the breeze be ever at your back.
Or he. Excuse me. Alright, this ancestor is located down here in the Ohn'ahran Plains in the southwest, and in the Eternal Kurgans. And they run around, so you're going to have to catch her, or him, and talk to them.
Outsiders are not.
And she wants the Rithenbark, so we're gonna give that to her. Oh, be right back. We got the wrong one. She didn't take the tier 1 Rithenbark, so we're gonna try again. And that time she took the tier 2. When I did a test run on this, she wouldn't take the tier 2. She only took the tier 1. So I don't know if they switched that up depending on the day or what. But I'll put that in the notes, and just bring both. Bring the tier 1 and the tier 2. Just to be on the safe side. So, on to the next. Alright, this ancestor is located in Akai. These names, I'm telling you. It's late though. Kind of butchering them all. And it's sitting next to the hut here, and they want the Fire Blessed Greatsword. So
farewell.
We'll give that to them, and we'll be on to our last one. Alright, and our last ancestor is located back in the village here. That's where I ended this. He's just walking around in here. So we'll talk to them, and this will give us our achievement.
My blood is our blood.
And we get our toy here. So, hope this video helped. And like I said, I'll put all the waypoints and descriptions, and maybe I'll tooltip each one of these people. So if you're just looking for a specific one, you can just skip up in the video if you want. So, This is also where you buy the Essence of Awakening, and you buy it from this quartermaster right here, which is in the same building. If you don't have it, and it's 1 occasional sand and 50 Dragon Isle supplies. So, well, I hope this video helped, and sorry, kind of butchered a couple things, but good luck with your achievement hunting.